So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Paul, I got to clean carpet, so I need an extractor. But tile and grout, that's a good place to, that's a good job too. But I don't want to buy a machine that does tile and grout and a machine that does carpet cleaning. That's too much money. I don't have that much money. What am I going to do? Don't worry about it. You're worrying too much. Everyone just settle down. I've got the answer. I've got what you need. What you need is an M-12. It's a machine that does carpet cleaning and tile and grout. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Paul, no friggin' way. There's no friggin' way you can have a machine that does both. No, it's possible. Let me show you how. Okay, well, let's take it from the top. Why don't we? We got the M-12 is a 15-gallon solution tank. It's a 15-gallon recovery tank. That means not a lot of filling up, not a lot of emptying. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, well, Paul, it's 15 gallons, but how does that help me do tile and grout and carpet cleaning? Well, the reason we're able to do both is because we've got two modes of cleaning built into the same machine. Here's what I mean. Come closer, I'll show you. This switch right here, if you flip it over, it'll turn on a 1200 PSI pump. Now, with 1200 PSI, you can do tile and grout. And to recover that water, you've got two high-performance 2-stages in air parallel using 2-inch fittings. So you're moving a lot of air, you're picking up a lot of water. But now you're saying, well, look, I can't use 1200 PSI to clean carpets. And you're right. You don't want to use that much pressure to clean carpets. But you're also saying, I know what you're thinking. You know what you're thinking? I know what you're thinking. I want a heater. I want to use heat. No problem. No problem. You flip the switch over to the other side, it turns on a 250 PSI pump, perfect for cleaning carpets, and turns on a 2000 watt heater. Now you get the heat you need. Components, what am I looking at? 3, 4 cords? No, not 3 or 4 cords, it'd be ridiculous. You don't need that, you don't want that. You know what you need? You need 2 cords, that's all you need. No more than 2 cords. That's what we did. This machine, 2 cords, 2 separate circuits. And how do you know that you're on separate circuits? We got a separate circuit indicator light. So when you're on those separate circuits, a 20 amp over here, maybe a 20 amp over there, this light will light up nice and bright and you're ready to go. It's got a gauge so you know where your pressure's at on the 1200 PSI pump. 2-inch fittings, there's our 2-inch inlet. Got our QD up nice and high so you don't have to bend down to plug it in. Got our gauge so that you can adjust your 1200 PSI when you need to. Got our switches up high. What else on this? It comes with the hose hanger, so you keep your machine looking nice and neat, keep your hoses out of the way for storage. Now the thing I really like on this machine is this. This is a power prime lever. Now it accomplishes 2 things. And you might have seen this in some of the other videos we've done. But number 1, say for example, you plug all your, you fill your machine up, and before you plug your hoses in, you accidentally turn the pump on. And you realize, look, I forgot to plug my hoses in. And now I can't plug it in with that 1200 PSI, that 1200 pounds of pressure there. So what do? Well, if you push this lever down, it'll release that pressure so it's easy to plug your hoses in. But also, if you've ever had a machine and you've had a hard time with that high pressure pump priming because it's sucking air, if you press this lever down, it'll help your pump prime up. So that's a beautiful thing on this machine. We've got 12-inch wheels and 4-inch casters on the front. And the other great thing is the adjustment in the 1200 PSI pump. So you can adjust it lower if you need to. Say you're just doing countertops and you don't want as much pressure, or you do want a lot of pressure, you can crank it up. So you can adjust your pressure on your 1200 PSI pump from here, and you can see it on your gauge. We've got aluminum handles, aluminum pull handles here and here, so it makes lifting in and out of a unit easy. And one of the best features on this, especially for tile and grout, because when you're doing tile and grout, you're using a tremendous amount of water. And you would be filling up and emptying a lot if it wasn't for having an autofill and a pump out unit, and that's what this unit has. The M-12 comes standard with an autofill, so you always have a constant supply of fresh water, and a pump out unit so you don't have to stop and empty your tank. Here's where the fittings are at. They're on the back. So you've got your auto fill and you've got your pump out. Also, this machine's very easy to work on. Just to open it if you ever need to do maintenance on it. And that's it, and the machine hinges forward. So you probably noticed the drain valve was up nice and high. Now what's the purpose of that? Well, it's so you can drain into a 5-gallon pail if you need to, or you can back it up to a toilet and empty the wastewater tank right from the drain valve. You also might be wondering, why is there an inlet, an 1.5-inch inlet right there? Well, that's unique in the fact that it's hooked to the blower of the vacuum motor. So it has a blower attachment. What you can do is you can hook a hose up to it, and say you want to also get into touchless restroom cleaning or touchless kitchen cleaning or bathroom cleaning. Well, you can do that using your blower attachment. So you can use your high pressure, you can spray a bathroom down, and you can vacuum it up, but then you can also use the blower to help dry, and you haven't touched any of the items. Excellent. And you haven't touched any of the surfaces in a bathroom or a kitchen. That's the M-12. You can do a lot of jobs with one machine. So you don't need to buy an extractor, you don't need to buy a high pressure unit, you don't need to buy a touchless cleaning machine, when you can purchase one machine that does it all for a very low price. And that price is right here. There it is, right there. But there's also some attachments that work great with this unit. You have the spinner. That's the wand style. But then you also have the T-handle, which is on this side. And you can add a slimline injection sprayer. That's right here. Right there. And see the price on that? Nice. Don't forget your air movers. One there, and one there. Excellent. And hey, don't forget to visit our website. We've added a lot of new features. Mytee.com, that's mytee.com. And it's right here. Oh, you can look at my shirt too. Mytee.com. And don't forget to check out our bulletin board. So if you ever need help deciding on a machine, or you want help working on your machine, or you have any questions of any nature, just use our bulletin board and we're on it all the time. And that's it. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, we need some air movers in here. All right, Vinny, how should I start this off? I don't even know how to start this one off. No, don't stop. Don't stop. All right, well, let me think of how to start this off. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, so you want to clean carpets. And, no, you don't like that one? All right, okay, let's this one. Let me show you how. What do you think? You like it? Oh, we like it. I like it. All right, we're moving.
I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
Good.
Everybody calm down.
Everyone just settle down. And it sucked. All right, let's do this one again.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I don't like it.
It's too long.
Yeah. All right. 200 CFM and Gianna, what's the inches of water left on there? Does it say? Or you can.
I forgot the bucket for Grandpa.
Oh, okay. So we can. All right, let's start that one. The completely one.